Yo, whatever I want, 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 whatever I want. The show starts now. Alright, what is up guys? Yusef here bringing you episode 3 of Whatever I Want. After a very long hiatus, I decided that I would stop being lazy. And this week, I decided that I would ask people to message me with requests for advice. So I've actually gotten a couple of emails here, and it's very exciting. To preserve their anonymous state, I'm going to give them names. These names will sound nothing like their actual names. So you'd have to be some kind of a Sherlock Holmes to deduce whose problem this is, or maybe just be a close friend of theirs. Alright, so let's start with the very first person. Let's give him the name Hitmonchan. Alright, Hitmonchan writes, well, I've liked this person since about November, but I've never actually met them. They go to Tech, Senior right now. I know a few friends who know them, but I'm a bit unsure of how to go about asking them about the person. I usually don't like people before I meet them, but I don't know, it's different this time. Well, so this person's situation is that they like someone that he's never met before. Alright, now you see, I am an internet Casanova, and I'm actually extremely good at flirting with people over the internet, alright? So this is what you do, alright? You're gonna want to be really bold about it. Just go on Facebook and straight up add this guy. I'm not sure if you already have this person on Facebook, but, just add him. Alright, because, that's the very first step. It's like someone really smart once said, I believe it's a Chinese proverb, a journey of 2,000 miles starts with the very first step. And you know what? If you want to get to know this person, you're gonna take that first step. You add them on Facebook, alright? And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna message them like, hey, what's good? I like your clothes. And then they'll be like, you like my clothes? Well, and you see, this is the key to unlocking someone's heart, because people really take pride in how they dress. Even people who put on sweats, they put on sweats thinking, you know what? I am so good looking. I don't need accessories. I don't need color coordination. You know what? I just need sweats. So you go and tell someone they look good in their sweats, and they are gonna love you for that. All right? You're gonna tell them, hey, I like how you dress. Oh my goodness. And then that he'll be like, wow, you're so cool. And then you know what? And here's the beautiful thing about Facebook. You go on their Facebook, and then you just click this little thing called About Me, and then you can see everything about them. You can look at what they have liked, and then what you do is you'll have a list of things they like, and there's a very high chance that the two of you have the same thing liked. So then you go up to your buddy and go like, hey, how about Sprite, huh? Great beverage. And then they'll be like, well, oh, you enjoy a Sprite? I enjoy a Sprite. And then this is the ace in the hole. You write with the most beautiful capitalization and grammar and punctuation. You write, how about you and I go out for a Sprite later? That's it. I broke new ground. This is how to meet with someone that you like and you've never even met them before, and they don't even have to go to the same school. This is great, and it's all thanks to you listening to me. So you're gonna follow up on this. You're going to listen to this, and then you're going to follow up. You're going to tell me how that went, all right? You go and ask that person out to a Sprite. You got to be bold if you're going to meet someone that you've never met before and you really like them. Because you know what? Once they meet you, they're going to love you for who you are. They're going to see the dedication you went through when they learn that you found out that they like Sprite. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to go through this list, and Alright, next question. I'm in a 3-way chat war with 2 of my tall friends, and I hate them now because they keep making short jokes. And there's a limit to tall jokes. How do I fight against tall people? Not physically. Ha! You're short, kid. There's no ammunition you have. You see, if anything, if you're tall and you're listening to this podcast and someone asks you, hey, how's the weather like up there? Tell them it's raining and then spit on them. Because they're short. Okay, but actually, to help you, now here's the thing. Why are you telling me not like physically? Because if anything, if you're short, sure, tall people have long reach with punches and stuff, but there's a reason why people buy Swiffer brooms, because they have what's called hard to reach places, and these hard to reach places are hard to reach for tall people, but short people have an ability to become compartmentable, if that's a word. They can easily fit themselves into crevices. So since you're tiny, you have this advantage of getting into hard to reach places for tall people. Many tall people probably can't even touch their knees because they're so damn tall. So what you do is stay by their knees and then kind of hit the back of their knee a lot. And then they'll be like, oh, stop it. And then they can't reach you without bending down. And that's when you just slap them across the face and put them in their place. You see that? I'm a poet and I did not even know that I was one of them. All right. So, but if you really want to get back at them, say something like, oh, I bet it takes a long time for you to think about things because since I'm small, my brain is more compressed as a result of my height, and I'm therefore able to think thoughts faster than you, and my reflexes will be infinitely faster than yours because they don't have to take that long of a trip to get back. Well, not reflexes, because even reflexes, I mean, like, people that are tall have like really long arms, so then it would have to go from like, if they touch like a really hot thing, it would have to like be from fingertip to spine back to fingertip. I'm pretty sure that's how reflexes work. So I mean, tall people would have to make that long of a trip. So it's like, tell them that they're more likely to burn themselves, and you're in the safe zone because you're short. You have the better body in that situation. You bring science into this. Who cares about the sociology of being short? It's all about the science of being short. There are plenty of advantages to being short. And you know what? It's up to you to realize them. All right. Next question. Oh, I never gave that person a name. All right. I'm going to name this shorty. I'm going to name what's the shortest thing ever? Snorlax. I think a Snorlax is a good one. All right. So this next one is from a girl, and I'm gonna name her Coughing. All right. Coughing writes, so he's a guy. Oh, okay. Actually, or the question is, all right. She emailed me asking just a blunt question, and then I'm like, can I have background information? All right, so I'll read the background information first. So he's a guy who goes to my college, and we got into a relationship pretty quickly after ex-boyfriend broke up with me. We spent one whole day together the day afterwards, and I kind of fell for him because he kept making me laugh and smile even though I was contemplating suicide that day. But the thing I like the most about him is that during that day we spent together, I got to know him more and what his goals are. This made me think about myself and how much I care about myself. I mean, during the 3 years with ex-boyfriend, I realized that I haven't changed much. I'm still the annoying sheltered girl from high school, but when I'm with him, I feel like I can try to be someone he can be with. I mean, in pretty much a month with him, I've been smiling more than I was with ex-boyfriend, and I feel like I can actually talk to him about things since he's been through pretty much something similar, and I'm pretty much changed my mindset on my life. Alright, this person needs to fix their typing. I'm more confident in myself, and I'm cleaning my image up. XD, I started wearing makeup, and I dress somewhat decent now. We Skype every other night, and he listens to me when I feel sad or anxious, and I do the same for him. He spoils the crap out of me. He's pretty much a gentleman with me. His family likes me, but I haven't met them yet, and I am soon. Now that's my poor reading. His family likes me, but I haven't met them yet, but I am soon, and that's why I'm wondering if it's moving too fast. And the question is, how do you know if a relationship is moving too fast? Well, now, I am not a professional anything. I'm a professional happy person. That's for sure. So you should trust my advice if you want to be a professional happy person like me. Now, fast is a relative thing. You see, in the 1900s, Einstein came up with the theory of relativity, and we know that fast to me is different from fast to you. Now, when you are about to meet his parents, do you think to yourself, goodness, I don't want to meet his parents. I don't even know the guy. You see, now that's when you can like start to raise concerns, because like if you think you don't even know him well enough to meet his parents well, that's when you know it's moving a little too fast. Or like if this guy asks you out to a lunch or something and you're thinking, why would I go out to lunch with him when I have friends whom I know better and I'd go out to lunch with them, you know? Like it's all about how comfortable you are with these sort of intimate things with him. And the more intimate these situations get and the more comfortable you find yourself with going through them, that's how you know whether the relationship is moving too fast or not. You seem pretty comfortable, and this guy has helped you out quite a lot, evidently. In my humble opinion, this is not moving fast at all, and I wish the best for you, Coughing. You're a very beautiful Pokemon, and no matter what people say, you're not a poison type, you're a beautiful type. All right, next question. This is a lot less emotional than the other two. This question comes from Haunter. All right, here's my question. How did you become so handsome? Well, great question, Haunter. You see, I actually have roots that are Iranian. All right, and these Iranian roots are what granted me my beautifully long eyelashes and caramel-like skin. And these Iranian roots have mixed with Bengali roots, and in turn, it gave me my lusciously thick facial hair and my receding hairline. But you know what? It's very charming. My big forehead and the receding hairline, these are all very charming things because I carry it with a lot of confidence. That's the key to becoming very handsome. You have to be very confident in how you look, no matter what the case is. You can have acne-clad skin, just like my main character, Luke Redurm from episode 1. If you haven't listened to episode 1, I suggest you do it, because I feel like I'm going to have a lot of inside jokes in this podcast, and I don't want you to be left out if you're a listener. Alright, so you can look like Luke and still be thought of as very handsome, because you gotta be confident, man. You know, it's all about the confidence. I'm just like a 6 out of 10, but I carry myself like an 11 out of 10. So, and wear good shirts, ironed shirts, and nice jeans. That's also helpful in being handsome. All right, thank you for that insanely good question, Haunter. All right, this next question has been asked to me by Zac Efron. And Zac Efron writes, well, I'm in a conflict with 2 friends. It's been 4 or 5 days since we've talked, and I really need advice on how to apologize to them. All I know is that I'm not angry anymore, and I really want them back. By the way, both of them are dudes. All right, thank you very much for that question, Zac Efron. And, well, I don't know what you did. I'm not going to ask that because, I mean, clearly you don't want me to know if you're not telling me in here. Let's just say you had a party and you didn't invite them to it. Now, yes, they seem really pissed at you, and it's very difficult to talk to people if you haven't spoken to them in a very long time. But like I said earlier, the journey of 2,000 miles starts with the very first step. All right? You need to take initiative and you're going to talk to them. Forget about them talking to you, because you know what? People don't know what they want until they lose it or until they get it, all right? And here's the thing. I believe Steve Jobs said this. I'm going to ruin this quote, but like, you need to create the demand because people don't know what they want, all right? Like on that was him talking on, like, I don't know, the creation of the iPhone, and now like everyone wants the thing and no one even know they wanted it yet. All right, so like let's apply this to here. Maybe they just don't know. You're going to talk to them and you're going to be the kind, funny, charming person you are. You know, you're going to like remind them of why they chose you to be their friend, and then you're going to talk to them and then they're going to be like, "Holy moly, I was missing this for the past 4 or 5 days. My gosh. You know what? We should just talk. We should just put everything behind us, because you know what? Taco Tuesday's every Tuesday. We could just have another Taco Tuesday next week, and problem solved. Get your friends stuffed animals too. That helps. I know I like stuffed animals. Write them a card. That's also very good. Link them to my podcast. You'll be doing them a huge favor there. They'll have something to laugh at. My voice. You're not advertising. That's just doing your friends a favor. Let's see. Do I have any more questions? All right. So, someone messaged me very briefly saying, thank you very much for that very good question. Goodness, Zac Efron. Thank you very much, Zac Efron. Thanks for personally messaging me. I was very grateful for that. All right, now, final question. And this person gave me a very, very brief email. I'm afraid of next year, and I don't know if girlfriend will have time for me. I'm good at waiting, but I feel like I'll rush her. What do I do? I messaged them back, asking, background info, please. And he writes, she's got mad work, LMAO, FML. And that's such a shame. By the way, your name is Aristocrates. So like Aristocrates, thank you for messaging me. All right, and it seems that your problem is your lady friend is gonna be a very busy lady, and you're worried she won't have time for you. Ditch her if she doesn't have the time for you. She's not worth you. Oh my god, you're a perfect person. If she doesn't realize that, then that is just a huge mistake on her part. Oh my god. But some actual good advice would be, don't be afraid, because you know what? You gotta... It takes too much energy to worry. And you know what? Instead of worrying, you can apply that to planning very short and romantic dates. Oh my gosh. You know what? If she's very busy and you learn that she only has 5 minutes of free time in her day, so what you are going to do, like the amazing boyfriend you are, you're going to organize a 5-minute date, all right? You are going to go and get some spaghetti, and you're gonna go and give her the spaghetti, and then you're gonna get a taxi for like 1 minute, and then you're gonna what else did Ted Mosby do? You're gonna give her flowers. You're gonna give her flowers, you know. And then that's gonna work. It's gonna work. She's gonna love it, and then you guys are gonna be happily ever after, because she's busy and you can work around that schedule and be a great boyfriend. And she'll be like, "Oh, I am so well off with this lovely, handsome guy," and then you'll be so well off with your lovely, wonderful woman. It's gonna be like Disney. All right. That's the end of that. I am really happy that this episode was able to happen, because I was starting to get tired of fantasizing stuff in my own fictional universe. I would love to do another episode like this. Feel free to email me at whatiwantshow@gmail.com, where you can give me suggestions or you can ask me questions and I'll answer them. Because you know what? My opinions on things are the only opinions that actually matter. Because the world is, I believe, when people thought the world was centered around the Earth, it was heliocentric. Well, the world is actually Yusef-centric. I'm not gonna lie, not even the world. The entire universe is Yusef-centric. So, yeah, you're really gonna want my view on things. Alright, that was lots of fun. Bye-bye, guys. Till next time.